At a private hospital, a patched-up Judah sits on a bed. With him is his mentor and current Commissioner General of the TTUDF, Shivan Sookdeo. Sookdeo is holding a case report on Judah and Ayo's altercation. Outside the room, 2 junior officers stand guard.
I really had to do this shit?
It's you who make this mess, so yes, you had to do it.
You is the one who sent she?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forget you was never good with the ladies.
Fuck you, boy, Shivan.
Fuck you. Nobody would have cared if you didn't let them cross the wall.
Why she file was blackout so?
Ask Passad them things when you see she. I was just following orders. Lose the bitch. I forget sending she by you would have worked.
He tosses a hospital gown to Judah.
Now put on that and try and look like I am.
Bullshit, yes?
Yes, you're right. But it's bullshit we can't just shoot we way out of. We had to use some finesse.
Finesse? Since when you know about finesse? Since you turned politician? Since the toy sheriff started harassing you? Why don't let me go and find them?
For you to embarrass me again? Get in your head. Is that a different kind of war we fighting now? An infected girl, people running scared, and who ain't scared pointing fingers at me. The Prime Minister breathing down my neck, blowing up my phone every minute. And it's all because of you. And your bullshit. So you're going to do exactly as I tell you. Now put it on.
He shakes the file at Judah.
Don't worry, we have some leads. We go handle it. I come in there.
The 2 guards begin to whisper to themselves, but not quietly enough.
Dicey man, I ain't know he's so big. Yeah, boy, and them 2 little girls fuck him up. He's a real imps.
Judah looks toward the case report that Sookdeo has left behind, and then at the gown in his hand.
Bullshit.
Minutes later, Sookdeo leads a procession of reporters toward the room. He stops in front of the door.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bear in mind that this has been a traumatic incident for the sergeant, so please no questions to him. This is just for you to see that he's alive and well. You will direct all your questions to me.
So what's the point of this exactly?
Like I said, it's for you to see that the sergeant is alive and well.
Well, you could have just sent us a picture or something.
You come out here to harass me today?
I have no such intent, sir.
Watch yourself, you know.
He opens the door and immediately begins to boil with rage.
Shit.
Judah is gone.
So where's the sergeant?
That is a very good question. One we will answer at a later time. Right, officers?
Has the sergeant been kidnapped by Nuff?
Well, you have to leave. Please.
Was the sergeant ever here?
What?
Was the sergeant ever here?
What do you mean if he was ever here? Is that kind of ass or what?
Sir, I am just asking irrelevant questions. The people have a right to know the truth.
You have the right to not ask me dotishness. Now get out.
Well, that was a giant waste of time.
Your mother.
Sir.
Meanwhile, at an abandoned office building, Sheriff Elcock, dressed in a bright orange hazmat suit and holding a can of disinfectant spray, meets with Ayo and Celeste. The girl is in better condition, but still not in fighting form.
Cameraman, make sure you get all of this, sir. Come close. Is she contagious?
She's not infected at all. Been testing her every few hours for days now and nothing. Look.
And you used to be?
How you managed that, babes?
First of all, don't call me babes. Yes, I was infected, then I suddenly wasn't. I don't know why.
Wow. A cure. A real cure for this worldwide plague. And a scandal to go with it. TTUDF suppresses cure for nefarious reasons. And once again, your boy, Sheriff Elcock, cracks the case. Vibes! So, my standard fee is $10,000 on the first appearance and basic hype. Any subsequent appearances and follow-ups cost $1,500 each. Of course, we can work out a package based on your budget, but don't expect me to dig out my eye. My work is top of the line. So, what kind of coverage you looking for?
Excuse?
What? You think I do this for free?
You serious? You do understand the gravity of this. You have a moral responsibility.
I understand perfectly. But darling, I am a capitalist with 5 children and a mortgage.
Wow. Amazing.
What is?
That anybody would make churn with you.
You go ahead. You will end up right back behind that wall, and the lovely corporal who has inexplicably risked life and limb for your disrespectful tale will end up in a cell. So the question is, in colloquial terms, what are you for?
Well, given our most wanted status, I can't exactly go to the bank.
You make a fair point.
He walks over to Celeste and takes a closer look at her, examining her features, determining her marketability.
Not bad.
I'm gonna with you, pups.
Babes, you're not my type, don't worry.
No, your age neither. And I didn't just tell you, don't call me babes.
You know what? I don't like you. But luckily, I dislike Shivan Sookdeo even more. Anything that will embarrass that old cockroach and get me closer to that Commissioner General post is a win for me. Tell you what, Corporal Idol Smith, this one is on the house. Now, I hope you two are ready. We are going live. Oh, no. Control that coughin', babe. You mightn't have the plague, but I don't know what else you might have.
Imps?
Unseen in one corner of the room is a tiny surveillance camera. Someone, somewhere, is watching. Using the information from the case file, Judah has made his way to Mrs. King's apartment. The place has been ransacked, but not by him.
Now get out.
That was a giant waste of time.
He has crawled through a window to surprise the old woman. But instead,
as the scheduled press conference was aborted. Up to news time, Sergeant Gabriel Judah, the officer.
That's you they talking about it?
Don't believe everything you see on TV.
You don't say. Now what you want?
You already know that.
Well, I go tell you like I tell your friends. She ain't here and she was never here. Well, you don't listen. Well, you come in, ramsack my place, take my rum. Well, you would have take this too if all you had find it.
I ain't nothing to do with that.
You have everything to do with it. That is not you on the TV.
She tell you what happened?
I tell you she was never here. Now come out my place.
she waves him toward the window. He starts to turn around, but stops suddenly as the sheriff comes on TV. In the background, two figures he can make out as Ayo and Celeste are cast in silhouette.
We're coming to you live from a secret location with another exclusive about the wall brawl. Watch me bust the mark this evening. Commissioner Sookdeo and his rogue officers have plenty to answer for.
Judah suddenly grabs the gun and turns it on Mrs. King.
Listen, you old bat. If you know where it is, you better talk.
Fair cry.
Quick.
Tonight at 7, only on TVT.
At the abandoned building, the sheriff is on his phone talking to the Prime Minister, while Celeste and Ayo share a moment.
How you feeling?
Like I'm not dead. Thanks for not being a imps like your partner, by the way.
Thanks for not dying.
I could ask you something.
What?
You're a kind of mad woman or what? You ain't know me from Adam. You didn't have to get involved in all of this. So, I guess what I'm really asking is, why?
I just doing the right thing.
So you're saying you're just good and pure? I ain't buying that. Had to be something else. Well?
I had a son.
Infected?
Yeah. During the coup.
So, darlings,
To be continued.
the Prime Minister is being cautious.
She doesn't believe us. Did she tell you to call the police?
She didn't. She is willing to believe.
She wants proof? I've done endless testing.
The problem is, my dear, that you and your friend here have, shall we say, colored outside the lines. She wants to see how this plays out before coming on board.
What? What utter foolishness. I think the people of the entire world would want her to come on board. This is the cure we're talking about.
Are you sure about that? About people?
Well, I would hope they would understand what is good for them in this situation.
My dear Corporal, the masses do not know what is good for them until they are told. That is to say, even the best product needs to be marketed effectively, and quite frankly, your marketing campaign is off to a terrible start. But fear not. Vox populi, vox dei. We get the people on our side, and there's hope.
So we have to play games to get people to do what's good for them? Why not just tell them the truth?
The truth? Wow, you really are an idealist. Listen, darling, this is a game, and if you want to win, you have to play. So please shut your damn mouth and play.
Fine.
You know, you're jokey. But you make sense.
I generally do, my caustic friend.
I'm good after.
Like I said, caustic.
You almost ready to go live, boss. 3 minutes.
Great! 3 minutes till Sookdeo goes into hiding. Cameraman, how do I look?
You're looking like a boss.
Look like a clown to me.
Excellent!
While the camera operator sets up the shot, Ayo seems disenchanted and distant, even as she moves into position.
Nice. that'll
The
be
sheriff's words have dented her hopes.
Nice. Just stand there and look pretty until I tell you to jump in.
I could talk for myself.
No, darling. You don't talk until I tell you to.
Why?
It's my show.
Suddenly, a dozen armed enough soldiers, all in the advanced stages of infection, storm the room. They are led by the enigmatic Lennox Joseph, a former TTUDF officer who has, in his own words, seen the light. Despite his condition, his mental faculties are in perfect working order.
What the hell is this?
Pardon me, Sheriff, but you're wrong. Today, the show belonged to Nuff.
Shit.